Saturday, February 29th, we are doing a special event in Cali, Southern California. If you're anywhere near Southern California, or you can get to Southern California, you should come. I'm doing my first ever live podcast show with a live audience, and we're going to be highlighting different small businesses in the area. So all you guys out in Vegas, I know my man Jay Lamar's out in the Bay Area. Put that on your calendar, man. Saturday, February 29th, we are doing something really, really cool at Culture Barber Lounge in Oceanside, California. I'm going to be interviewing my man Taper Tage, who has a crazy story of going legit from a life of crime and hustling to being a full-time professional entrepreneur, six-figure entrepreneur. And it's going to be cool, man. So if you guys are anywhere near California or you can get to California, Leap Day, February 29th, Saturday, last Saturday of the month, we're doing this event. I want you guys there. Prophet said, I learned that first hour is crucial to the video growth. So if you get more likes and shares and comments, will boost you in the algorithm. Okay. I recognized leap year as every big election. Is it? That's really interesting. Jay Lamar, you're in San Diego? Like, you moved here, bro? Or you, like, just down here visiting? Because I know you were here working on your album. Canvas will be at the event. Berg will be at the event. Nate will be at the event. I'm seeing who else I can get to the event. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm just stalling because I'm trying to finish this food because I'm hungry. When you get engaged, you're always hungry. It'd be interesting to look at like best practices for TikTok, like when's the best time to post and that kind of stuff. Anyway, if you guys want to hear about TikTok, go watch my video with Trey Little. It's gonna be lit. All right, we're gonna get into some of y'all music, man. I'm very excited. Very, very, very excited. First up, we got my man Canvas. He said, warning, I am not a singer. Don't you go start making excuses already, Canvas. Don't open up the stream with the excuses, my mans. He said, I am not a singer. Even if I use this, I'd have someone else sing it and probably rewrite the hook. Man, that's so cool. I like that. Okay, so hey, this is how we're judging your guys' music, by the way. Music is subjective, art is subjective. We know that. I am looking to give you objective, helpful feedback. So I'm looking at stuff like, are you on beat? Are you in tune? Is your delivery good? Does it sound like you're reading? How is the mix? Those are things I'm trying to gauge. Though most of those things are objectively solid. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Jay Lamar said, I'll most likely be there. I moved here. I live in downtown San Diego. I'm a few blocks away from House of Blues. That's crazy, bro. How long ago did you move here? You moved down there from the Bay, right? All right. My best friend's wedding is on leap year. Stoked to celebrate, but bummed I missed a pop-up. Oh, that's a bummer, Connor. So that's an L for your best friend. He's gonna miss our big event. Can I send you a free pack of loops? You could sign up on Patreon and send it there. That's the only place I accept music. All right, y'all ready to hear some music? It's my man Canvas. He's not a singer, ladies and gentlemen, but he's doing a little singing on this one. Let's check him out, huh?
Yeah, I'm so sorry I've been distant. Keep asking when I'm coming up for a visit. It's hard to admit that I'd rather skip it. Can't boil it down to a song snippet, but that's the best I can do with long distance with songs written. I'm on mission, I'm missing the mark, spitting out my heart, trying to hit the target and rip it apart. I don't care about a list or a chart. Outside your house, car sitting in park.
Yo, Canvas, you get nice with these, yo.
I wanna fix it, but it's hard picking up all the broken pieces around you. The thoughts inside my head would seriously astound you. Thinking of everything you said I would always amount to. I'm screaming in my mind, but I guess my body is soundproof. I'm fighting every day, but don't think I'm ready for round two. You started getting mad, like how could I ever doubt you? You try to hide from your problems, but they found you, now they surround you. It's funny, we always talk in circles when I'm around you.
I've been told that it pours when it rains. I'm just trying to go through the pain. Gotta keep my head down, go forward when it's hopeless. I just gotta try and make the most of the moment. I've been told that it pours when it rains. I'm just trying to go through the pain. gotta try and make the most of the moment.
Yo, Canvas, shout out to you, bro, for taking some creative risk. Dude, vocally, that's the strongest I've heard you as a rapper on that record. I really, really, really mess with the verse. I think it's super dope. You sound super confident. It doesn't sound like you're reading, you're punching, all the right things. You're doing all the right things. Your tone is getting more refined. You're really starting to find that pocket. Obviously, the singing, you're not meant to sing. You're not supposed to sing it. You're not a singer. I think the tough part about the singing on this, to me, is that it sounds... The writing of the singing still feels kind of wordy. Like, even if you were to get the best singer in the world, they would still have to simplify some of that writing. I'm just down like a lot of us rappers that try to transition into singing, into writing melodies, end up kind of making these types of wordy, cluttered melodies. You know what I mean? Where there's no notes being held out. You know what I mean? Like, so I think I would go back and try to use some negative space in the melody. There you go. And experiment with something like that. And also, don't be afraid to use auto-tune in your headphones. That's a big cheat code, I think, is like using auto-tune in your headphones. Not necessarily to keep auto-tune on, but to help you find different melodies. So let's keep it going. Hey, shout out to all you guys watching. Give this video a like. All you got to do if you're watching it on the YouTube app, on your iPhone, just click out of the chat for just a moment. Like this video, all right? It's very simple, and we will see. See, there you go. A couple of y'all liked it right now. I can see, right? I can read your mind. Yo, like the video. It pushes it up the algorithm, all that good stuff. And hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, please. All right, Johan, more raps. Been really inspired by that Kata the Friend and Toby Cool vibe. I don't know who those people are. I decided to cop a beat off of YouTube instead of trying to make my own. Oh, I wish you would have kept sticking to your own beats, yo. That would have been lit. All right, here we go. I think I've heard this. This is that Roxanne beat. So it looks like J. Lamar moved over here. I wanted to start over and pursue my creative endeavors more seriously. Interesting. This is an interesting place that you would move to San Diego. Not necessarily known for creative endeavors per se. Hooks and verses are written very differently. I think singing is often about making each word count. Saying more with less. There you go. My man Johan's dropping some knowledge in here. Yo, J. Lamar, you got to come hoop with us, man.
I'm in the closet. They tell me deliver the product, but we just be moving it slowly.
Johan, Johan, you're nice, bro. What is going on? My man just started rapping yesterday and is freaking fired. This is not fair.
Promise that I ain't got cold feet. I just wanna copy Adobe. I wanna vlog and type on a blog and do a little shoot with my homies. Hop on the stage with all of my dogs and I want the label to call me. Like, yo, hon, you got the sauce. You should meet our boss. He said we set you up and cover the cost. Headline your own tour. You'll travel across US and UK in 32 days. Apparently I'm made of glass when I'm lonely. Why I'm in the movie cast? Cause they broke me. I overshare and embellish upon my story. Guess I'm really scared that they won't ever get to know me. Guess I'm really scared they won't ever get to know me.
Johan, I think you rapping while still singing is the move, bro. This is like, before, I think you were trying to be in the box of being a quote-unquote singer, producer singer. Now you're just having fun, and you're singing while you're rapping, and this wave is fire, bro. I really mess with this heavy.
Know me. Baby, would you love my mind? Got a lot of gold inside. Waiting on my time to shine. Been waiting for a long time. Baby, would you love my mind? Got a lot of gold inside. Been waiting on my time to shine. Waiting for a long, long time. Long, long time. Mic in my closet, got a mic in my closet. I wanna, yeah, I'm in my pocket. Mic in my closet, nobody bought this. So many doubt it. I'm in my pocket now, yeah. Hey, I'm in my pocket. it, not yet, yeah. I ain't the plug, I am the socket, yeah. Nobody brought it, yeah. I'ma get my own now, I'ma get my own. I ain't sitting on a throne, yeah. I'ma get my own, yeah. I ain't gonna own, yeah. Shoot it straight, I ain't gonna miss. Get to the point like a pencil, yeah. Follow the beat like a stencil, yeah. I look pretty like it's tinsel, yeah. Eat up the beat like a utensil, yeah.
Yo, Johan, you bodied this joint, yo. I like it. I mess with it. I think you should keep producing your own music, though. I think you have the potential of like really becoming an artist, bro. So I think you should definitely keep producing your own music and find. I know it's tough because for me it is too. It took me a while to get comfortable rapping over my own beats. But here's why: because you can own all the publishing. You know what I'm saying? Or have like a co-producer, someone that can co-produce with you to get it to the next level. And I know right now you're just kind of working through the process, but this stuff is fire, bro. You really got some serious potential. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you really got some serious potential, bro. For real. So I want to hear more. Yeah, I want to hear more. And I want to hear you make the beat. All right, we got who we got? We got the Eminency. I always mispronounce his name. This dude is fire.
This is a homage beat.
Plan the opportunity, purify my eulogy. All this mention crushing on immunity. Normal usually, inexcusably, I damage brutally. Colorful outlet puzzle me, beautiful, ugly power bent in a bird box. Mobbing the ground, hot the wet side. Bloodline, connect them to them canines. Don't cross that baseline, it's a deadline. Coastline, your headline, re-incline your timeline. Paraplegic repercussion from Eden region. Took a beating, wiped out, click deletion. Set the king for completion. Trying to strip me of my armor, gun, gift, and gallery. Bars burning calories, I'm plugged up, solar battery. My music don't have an expiration, immortality. On my humble brag, I belong to sovereignty. Check the dog tag, wipe it down, dish rag. What you waiting for? How you go about it? Plenty opportunity, hustle and motivate. For efficiency, leave a legacy, be a prodigy. Excellence is currency. Excellence is currency. 3-man rotation out of 5. I don't need a bitch. Body bag, love for stitch. Volume shooter, I'll rock the beat in any vehicle. Give me a scooter, city cruiser, super cooler, ruler, looper, maneuver, higher ground user. Hoover my red carpet, sowing peace, reap a harvest. Couldn't stay my guarded, running from you harlots. Fall short, I got a harness, pardon my garden. My irony sharp and heavenly guarding. You fancy, stick to your sherbet.
My man K9 said he sound like Blueface but on beat. This dude is nuts, yo. His voice is crazy.
We cutting them trenches. Every time I write, I grow some inches. Don't tamper with my formula. Legend, not a Torah. Bloody book of horror, era, torture enforcer. Loud roarer, carnivore, you vegans, vigilante season. Double meat in my feet and head cost for freedom. Hiss a war behind these legions. Don't give them the reason to leave you bleeding. What you waiting for? How you go about it? Plenty opportunity, hustle and motivate. For efficiency, leave a legacy, be a prodigy. Excellence is currency. Excellence is currency. Excellence is currency. Yeah.
Yo, this dude is dope, man. I'm trying to find his daggone what's it called? I'm trying to find his freaking Instagram. I can't find his Instagram. Kunle say he has his own language. Yo, Kunle, he's in Houston, bro. Y'all should connect. He's in Houston, so y'all should definitely connect. I'm trying to figure out how to follow this dude on Instagram. He was in a Zoom call the other day. Let's see. Yeah, he's fire, bro. He's fire, and he's like cryptic with the concepts and all that. Oh, here goes Instagram. Let's see. How do I follow him? Oh, it's the Boom. He ain't even following me. My mans ain't even following me. Follow me back, sucker. Yo, this dude is nuts, bro. Yeah. Y'all got a link. Yeah, he's fire, bro. It's not every day you come across someone that pops into the community that's that dope, man. So, yeah, man. Yup. All right, we got the homie Nate. His name. Yeah, but no, see, his name was The Eminency on Instagram. The Eminency, right? But the YouTube was just Eminency. So the Eminency is what threw me off. You know what I'm saying? Let's check out his website. Got a lot of music out, it looks like. Good for him. Let's see if he got his merch popping. Hydrate 1019 coming soon. We gotta update the website, champ. Yeah, guys. Yeah, when I find somebody I mess with, I go on your website. I look at everything. Museum. What's museum? Okay, so this is probably his latest project. They just came out. Yeah, man. Good for him, bro. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. What is we doing? We're keeping it moving. What are we doing? Keeping it moving. All right, we got the homie Nate. Nate coming with it. I got the link up early, by the way. I'm trying to be more organized with y'all's. Got the link up early for Fan Love Friday, so y'all get the music up earlier. Y'all ready?
I got a degree I don't use, and the debt's really stacking now. You could check my trash can if you want to catch my cap and gown. These L7 weenies, they cannot understand.
Yo, that's a great opening. That line.
Yeah, I got a degree I don't use, and the debt's really stacking now. You could check my trash can if you want to catch my cap and gown. These L7 weenies, they can't.
You can check my trash can if you want to see my cap and gown. That's a good bar. All you young kids trying to figure out if you're going to go to college, don't go into debt to go to school. My man Sane told you so.
Cannot understand. I put circle lyrics in gift boxes. Yeah, I rap around. The past few years of my life feel like a fraction now. Trying to cut the ball over to the times I'm acting out. Really growing up now.
Nate really does have a great ear for beats.
Not blowing up, but showing up.
Let's see what y'all think of this.
Up to grow slow, and every day I feel so close.
Saying, oh no. I'm saying, oh yeah. They 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 saying, oh no.
Another slip of the lip and I'm ripping, spitting quick, doing tricks.
Yo, this man is like a verbal linguist. Let me pull this back.
Oh no. Another slip of the lip and I'm ripping, spitting quick, doing tricks to Mr. Pistol Whip, then flip another script. I lost the grip, my hands are slicker, another drip of sweat keeps dropping and not.
So here's the thing with Nate. Like, Nate is like a very good writer and a very good rapper. But it's to me, like, so much of rap is in the delivery and in the execution. So, like, again, this is one of those things like Andre 3000 raps these exact same lyrics, like the same exact bars, because he's hitting these really cool cadences and these flows and these really interesting pockets, but the voice just isn't there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, the voice isn't, I don't know what, I can't put my finger on it. And I feel like if Andre 3000 raps these same exact words with his degree of swag and finesse, this instantly sounds 100 times better. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that it sounds bad now. It's just the potential, the upside of this could be, it's good, but it could be great. Like, it could be like world class if the delivery was, you know what I'm saying, at the level of an Andre 3000. You know what I mean? I be thinking college helped me write better. I be thinking college. There's nothing wrong with the writing in this at all, Dirty. This is straight delivery. The writing on this is fantastic. You know what I mean? He stumbles a bit too, but the potential is there. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying Nate wrote the perfect verse. I'm saying this is very well written and executed from a cadence and flow standpoint, but there's the tonal essence is still missing that it factor.
Pistol whip, then flip another script. Oh no, another slip of the lip and I'm ripping, spitting quick, doing tricks to Mr. Pistol whip, then flip another script. I lost a grip, my hands are slicker, another drip of sweat.
But I think, all things considering, Nate's doing really well with using his voice to the best of his ability.
Keep strapping and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. I try to lose the weight that I've been bearing. I'm looking up, praying, God, please, will you wear it with me? Yeah, but don't live vicariously, cause you're the one I'm living through. How come you caring for me? Cause I ain't nothing but a man. Yeah, you gotta understand, even when I don't see the blueprint, I'm still part of the plan. And I could tell you about the times that it was never seeming harder, but I've never been kept from my food and water. My daughters and my sons, well, for one, won't have to think about funds, and they don't have to do college, but I won't let them be bums, and my fruit won't go rotten, and what won't be forgotten is that the war we fight is already won.
It's oh no.
All right, so Nate, on this journey, bro, you got the waviness and you loosened up the flow. So that's big. This already sounds substantially better, right? So now I think you really got to now dive in and just listen to like Andre 3000 and Kendrick, and like really find some looseness in the delivery and the charisma with how you're saying this stuff, just to take it up a notch, because lyrically it's there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is his bet ability. If he spends like an extra year and gets his delivery down, this would be amazing. Yeah, I agree with you. I think like the delivery is gonna be everything in something like this. You step to the left and it's underground internet super duper nerd rap. You step to the right and it's Andre 3000, some of the dopest stuff you've heard. Andre 3000 Kendrick-esque. Do you know what I'm saying? One is cool and crosses over and becomes a mainstream phenomenon, and one is just kind of a niche on the internet. I want Nate to be cool and world class. I don't want him to be in some weird YouTube niche. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that is where I would like to see you develop, Nate. So I would literally like go and listen to a lot of the old or just like look up the compilations of Andre 3000's best verses and just literally listen to those over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And listen to how he uses negative space. Listen to how cool he sounds, the tone, the nonchalant that he says his words with. Nothing is ever forced with 3 stacks. Nothing is ever forced. Nothing is ever awkward. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to rap over beats like that, you got to sound mad smooth over it. Yep. And Andre 3000, I think if we're talking just straight like raps, like the total package, right? Like raps, hooks, delivery, tone, cadences. I think Andre 3000 arguably is, in my opinion, the best rapper there is. Can't say he's the greatest of all time because he hasn't put out any solo albums, but as just a straight rapper, he's up there. You know what I'm saying? He's up there from a technical rapping standpoint. Very few people I would say are better than Andre 3000. I would maybe put Eminem in that category. I'd maybe put, I don't know, a Kendrick, even though, that's like blasphemy because Kendrick's so new. But I think technically Kendrick's really good. But yeah, I think that's what I would work on. Very good writing, delivery is the next step, bro. Yep. Seems like everybody's saying the same thing in the chat too. You know what I mean? Seems like everybody's saying the same thing. His tone is safe. He needs to experiment with his tone. Yeah. Yep. All right. Here we go. We got the homie LP Leland Pilot. This is the theme song to my podcast, which is debuting next week. Let's go, Leland. Leland doing podcasts. I like it, Leland. Goodness. Praise God. It's called the Babble Scatter Podcast. And if you want more info, hit me on IG. Let's check you out, Leland.
Welcome to the Babble Scatter Podcast. Welcome to the Babble Scatter Podcast. Welcome to the bird. Welcome to the Babble Scatter Podcast. Babble Scatter Podcast. Welcome to the bird. Welcome to the Babble Scatter Podcast. Welcome to the...
My man Leland got the greatest podcast intro of all time, ladies and gentlemen. That joint was fire. Wow, that was really good. Let me play it one more time.
Welcome to the Baby Scatter Podcast. Welcome to the Baby Scatter Podcast. Welcome to the bird. Welcome to the Baby Scatter Podcast. Welcome to the Baby Scatter Podcast. Welcome to the bird. Welcome to the Baby Scatter Podcast. Welcome to the...
Yeah, he did that. Welcome to the paper. What is it called? Paper Babble Scatter. Babble Scatter or Paper Scatter? Paper Shredder. That intro is fire. I will turn that little string sound down just a hair, Leland, because it's a little hot.
Welcome to the Baby Scatter.
It's a little hot, a little screechy. That would be my only critique on that. Just pull that down. That joint is crazy though. I mess with it. All right. We got the homie Chad, new Patreon. He's been trying to catch one of these. I think he is out in South Africa. I got us up to the podcast. Babble Scatter. What does that mean? Babble Scatter. Can you define what the podcast? You got to sell us on the vision of the podcast. You made a fire record for it, but there's no you got what's it about? I'm gonna check out the podcast just because of the intro. Yup, me too. All right, let us know what that's about in the comments while you hear. Leland. All right, we got the homie Chad. It's asking us people. Okay. Chadwick J WAST Waste, who I'm speaking to. It's asking you. Oh my gosh. It's asking us as people. Are we going to be the change we want to see in the world? Are we ever going to get back to what we started? What Nelson Mandela and so many others fought for? That freedom and equality for one for all. All right. Leland said you got to hit him on IG to find out what the podcast is about. All right, Chad. Yeah. Okay.
Yo, in 1994, people opened up the door to freedom and equality for one, for all. But things began to bother me. I don't believe I got the key. This freedom was so hard to see. I'm speaking to you honestly. They say a leopard that can never change its spots. I try to be a better man and take a second chance, but it wasn't adding up when I try to connect the dots and don't really know what's going on, man. Yeah, who am I speaking to? Really am I speaking to?
All right, so my first impression of this is the mix sounds super clean. I like the drums, but the rapping, your voice is cool, but your rapping is dated. It comes off very, Solo Reek just said, 90s sound. I would say whether it's 90s or whatever, just the ABC nature of it is pretty simplistic. Now, if this flips into like a pop song or a rock song or some like 21 Pilots or whatever, you kind of get it past. You know what I'm saying? Or some Toby Mac, you get it past because it's not a rap record. For a rap record, this sounds very dated in ABC 1, 2, 3 rap. Like the words you're actually rhyming are single syllable words. It just doesn't sound cool. So let's keep listening though.
Hoping I could find someone I know would want to listen to. Who am I speaking to? Really am I speaking to? Hoping I could find someone I know would want to listen to. These things that I'm seeing got me feeling broken hearted. Pressure to the ceiling, are we leaving all departed? Tired.
So now he's switching up. Now he's going to 2 syllables. But it's just still a very like on beat flow. There's nothing interesting about the flow. He has a cool voice. The voice is solid.
Of these lies and the lack of the smartness, it's about time to take it back to where we started.
That I would have made a trap flip, like, because that was an opportunity for you to make it a bit more modern, unless like, you know, and like that could have been like some 808s come in, some triplet hi-hats, something to kind of like modernize it a bit. Like this sounds like it was made by a band and not by a producer, sonically.
Who am I speaking to? I try to speak the truth. I try to speak to dudes. Now I try to speak to you, hoping you can feel it too. Minds cannot be.
See, it's like, who am I speaking to? I try to speak the truth. like, it got to be more interesting than that, man. It got to be more interesting than that. The hook is cool. He's done it. I think it could have either been executed well or better, or the melody could have been stronger. I'm not sure which one it is. Like, I'm trying to imagine a great singer on it. I think your singing was cool. I think the melody just wasn't amazing to me. Let's keep listening.
Be defined by the times, and I hope that you believe it too. I hope you see it through, become addicted to. Spread positive vibes is what we here to do. And what's a man to do? I think I have a clue. High five in the sky with attitude. Take it out my mind, just take it out my mind, just take it out my mind, cause I'm trying to define this crisis. Why is this? Fight this. Yeah, it's time to recognize this.
Yeah, it's cool, Chad. I'm not mad at it. I don't love it, but I'm not mad at it. I think you could do better. I think you could rap better, and I think the production could have been better. But it's not whack. I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I've got this whole vibe of a live band for my gigs. That's cool, but the music doesn't gotta sound like the show. The music in the show could sound different. I feel like this would go over better live than it does listening to it. You know what I'm saying? Listening to it is it's kind of boring. Live, with the band and the sound system and how simple the raps are, and they add some mutes and some cuts, it's probably going to sound fire live, but you got to think about how is this going to translate on a playlist, because that's what I'm gauging this on. Does this have replay value? Am I going to want to hear this record again? Am I going to come back to this record again? Am I going to add this, or am I going to skip this record? Now, if I would have heard it, I probably would have made it through like the first 20 seconds in the ABC raps. I probably would have skipped it. Not because it's bad rapping or anything, one particular thing. I just think it could have been better. All of it could have been better. All right, we're going to keep it moving. We got the homie Alcott. I'm excited to hear more stuff from you, Chad, though. All right, we got the homie Alcott. Decided to take a break from my usual more serious tracks and just try something kind of fun. I like it, Chad. Alcott. Not sure what I'm going to do with this. Kind of laid it down real quick as an experiment. I know my mix is super rough. Realize the ad-libs are very loud. Okay. Hey, Solo Rick, thank you so much for the $5 super chat donation. You're the best, bro. Appreciate you, man. All right. Let's check out Sam Alcott.
When you first said hello, I looked over my shoulder. Cause you're so beautiful, no way you talking to me. Can't even imagine how awkward I seem, but you must understand that you're the first goddess I've seen, like something a part of a dream that I
Yo! Sam Alcott, you a beast, bro.
don't remember I had, but it's always been there. You all that I need. Woo. Damn it, I'm whipped. Fell in the dove and I landed in bliss. Now we don't need nothing, no fancy production, just us. We don't even need cameras for pics. Cause the memories be so vivid when we both in them. I don't know if it's coincidence, we in the same place. Don't believe in fate or reconsider now. Funny cause you really ain't much my type. I mean I would've said you not just last night, but I guess that's life. That's life. I ain't got nothing on you, but you say you love me with your whole soul. When you say my music sounds so dope, you got mad compassion by the boatload, and it's no joke that I ain't got nothing on you, are you? But you feeling like high school love when I show like, damn, baby girl, will you bring it back? Feeling like
Okay, I feel like that hook could have been developed more, Sam. I ain't got nothing on you. Let me pull it back. I think that should have repeated at least.
you love me with your whole soul. When you say my music, nothing on you. Last night, but I guess that's life. That's life. I ain't got nothing on you. But you say you love me with your whole soul. When you say my music sounds so dope, you got mad compassion by the boatload, and it's no joke that I ain't got nothing on you.
That's a good line. I ain't got nothing on you. And I can't sing obviously. And I ain't got nothing on you. I ain't got nothing on you.
Are you?
You sound good singing too, bro. You got a nice tone.
But you feeling like high school love when I show like, damn, baby girl, will you bring it back? Feeling like a fool cause I never meant to get attached. Figure that's always how it goes.
And then he just starts bodying that like straight love song, but he's body. Oh, come on, man.
When the flow so self-consumed to the sweater when you hold, but you shook things up. Sensation so new to me, truthfully crazy how you can influence me. Maybe it's goofy, but life is a movie and I was rated off for the nudity. Just playing with you.
Whoa!
If you with it, pull up to your house, you'll be down in a minute. Yeah, we going out on the town hall, pound at the sound of your voice when I listen.
JJ Sosa got that logic feel, and Logic's a freaking superstar. Let's go, Sam.
And whatever but you're thinking it's fair game. So don't ever be timid to share pain, cause no matter the trouble, I'm here, babe. Oh yeah, I ain't got nothing on you. But you say you love me with your whole soul. When you say my music sounds so dope, you got mad compassion by the boatload. It's no joke.
So okay, so that's the hook right there. You made it a little too wordy. Let's bring it back.
On you. But you say trouble, I'm here, babe.
So the melody is nothing on you. But you say you love me with the so with the sun and bone go with the nothing in the morning. I ain't got nothing on you.
Oh, it's no joke that I ain't got nothing on you. On you. So feeling like high school love when I show up.
That's the hook. I ain't got nothing on you. I just say you love me, get the dun dun, but the dun dun, but the dun dun, but the dun 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 dun, and I ain't got nothing on you. Bro, I mess with this joint, bro. That joint's cold. Send me these. Who did this beat? Do you own this beat? Send me these stems. Let me fool around with it. I feel like I can get this. Once you get the takes comfortable, I don't know how comfortable you are with these takes, but I feel like I can get this. Get this pretty fire for you. All right, y'all ready for the homie Conscience? Man, got the album coming. I'm hoping we can get him out here for the Leap Day event we're doing. Yeah, that joint is cold, bro. Everybody seems to rock with it. All right, Conscience. Called Alive, the interlude. This is an interlude off my upcoming album, Touch. Each album, I like to try and highlight my testimony in a different way. Feedback always appreciated. Conscience is pretty freaking consistent, guys. Let's check it out.
So the sun might go down, but the sun rose again. And it might just rain, but he rains. He rose Shoot, I was counting buckets sitting on the concrete. Too many friends, just a ball and a hoop. I'm just raised off the TV, hit game from the D-League. Them jobs, my mama 3P. I want her to see me, treated God like a genie. Wish my way to Fiji, found a living water, but it wasn't in the seaweed. I was 13 at the pool, crying in the back. Had a life full of sin, I ain't know how to act. But when Christ came, the light came, oh, that's a fact. Had that glow, had the toe, and there's no turning back. Oh, what a sweet day, can't forget it if I try. You knew every time. You go and forget the time. You were there, you were blind. Now I look up to the king like I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive.
Yo, Conscious, I like this. My only critique of this is I wish it was longer, and I wish you would have like talked and maybe said something in that little breakdown. Yeah, I think that would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? It could have showed the more, I guess, human side of you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're in the rapper mode, but I think it would have been cool for people to hear you speak on what you went through and like really make the testimony tangible in words, you know what I'm saying? Not just in the music. Let's keep it moving. I like it though. I mess with it. All right, we got the homie Seti submitting Burn updated version with ad-libs, thinking it's really close. Any suggestion production-wise before third hook to break up hook, verse hook structure, and have the peak build-up of the song? Let's check it out, Seti. My man Solo Reek said he's waiting for me to drop something new. I got something coming with Stephen Malcolm and I think Paul Russell. I've been in YouTube mode for the past couple of days. And then in production mode. I'm about to hop back into doing my record pretty soon here. I'm going through like spurts, you know what I'm saying, creative spurts. If you want your music reviewed, I'm gonna post a link. You can make a $25 super chat donation, or you can submit here. So I'm gonna post it right now. $25 super chat. Or Patreon. Boom. Just posted it for whoever wants to do that. All right, Conscience, how I follow you on YouTube. His YouTube's right there. All right, let's check this out. Burnmaster. Let's go, Seti.
What you want from me? Ooh, I do not get it, why she wait for me? I do not get it, what she see in me? You can always have what you want from me. No question, have what you want from me. Ooh, burn. Ooh, burn. Ooh, burn. Ooh, burn. We got a slow burn on, baby, we can take our time. We got a slow burn on, baby, we can take our time. Looking outside, looking dangerous, baby. Pride to the side can only protect you so far, my baby. I can't guide wheel, I know it's hard to chill. Out here on the tightrope, please don't look down, I'm here. Nothing gonna put out our flame. I'll stand with you and answer my name. When I lay one, I open. I'm a dog when I stand guard. Fight for what I want, and you're who I pray for. Ooh, I do not get it, why she wait for me? I do not get it, what she see in me? You can always have what you want from me. No question, have what you want from me. Ooh, burn. Ooh, burn. Ooh, burn.
Sadie, this is fire. Some of the timing feels a little weird, like the way the burns come in. They feel a little early, and there's a couple parts that feel a little early to me. But I mess with this. I probably would have re-recorded some of the takes on this, like some of the earlier singing. But I think this is fire.
We got a slow burn on, baby, we can take our time. We got a slow burn on, baby, we can take our time. I'm gonna take my time. Create a story only we can read. This my bride, yeah, ride the same speed. What she want and what she need. We just fight demons and villains regardless.
Yes, Eddie, I would go back and just tighten up some of the timing on this. Some of the vocals just sound a little, I would say a little early. Let me find some specific parts.
We got.
Why is it not playing?
We got. Ooh, burn.
Like, ooh, burn. That burn is early. It's definitely early. Go in there, scooch it back. Scooching stuff slightly behind the beat tends to make it feel looser and groovier. I do that a lot to my own vocals, and we've done that to a lot of big features that will remain anonymous. We've had to go in there and chop up their vocals and just scooch them to the right so that they fall almost a little after the click. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, who else we got? Yeah, I mess with it though. Solo Rick, you should be able to sign up for the $7, bro. I don't think there's any issues with the $7 one. You could re-sign up. I'm not sure, bro. I can't. I mean, that sounds like some troubleshooting. I can't do now as I'm live. K9, thank you for the $1.99 super chat donation, by the way. Appreciate you. All right, who we got? We got my man John. Made this for an artist I'm working with. Let's go, John. Okay, the drums on this feel a little too on beat for me. You out? All right, I'll see you later. Word up. All right, yeah. Okay. The drums sound a little too like tight. Like that kick needs to be looser. like that. Don't quantize your drums that hard. Your drums, your kick specifically should not be quantized, preferably at all. As a producer, I don't quantize my kicks at all. I just get them with enough swing and then keep working on them until I got them right. The vocal sample's cool. The flute is cool. Good drum selection on here. Yeah, like Jay Dilla. Yeah, don't quantize them drums. Like them kicks specifically. Like, this is cool. It's just so stiff, man. Loosen that mug up. Quantize your snares, but that kick got to have some soul to it, man. I think, I don't know if you're looping stuff or if you're playing stuff, but, like, get yourself a freaking MPD. Pull it in the frame. Get yourself something like this. You know what I'm saying? And play your kicks. Punch out your kicks. You know what I'm saying? Was that an elephant? I would take out that vocal sample at some point just to kind of create some variation. All in all, really good. I would just get that kick right, bro. Get that kick right. Get some swing on that kick you on. All right, we got the homie Langston Bristol. Having the first person rapping and singing on the track, verse and hook. By the way, I won't be here to listen when you go live, but I'll watch later. All right, fair enough. Let's check you out, Langston.
Yeah. Hey. Whoa. Yeah. Who do you? Yeah. Alright, check it out. Yeah, niggas tryna get paid, tryna get dough. Yeah, we tryna get right, yeah. We out here tryna get right, yeah. We tryna go from 0 to $1 million. Yeah, we tryna get right, yeah. We out here tryna get right, yeah. Young niggas tryna stack up the paper. Gotta get it now, if not now, later.
Okay, let's go.
I need a money tree in my backyard. Mother Nature, please, won't you plant that seed? I need branches with $100 bills for leaves, you feel?
Yo, Langston does a great job of, like, having that carefree, loose tone and delivery. Like, this is what I'm talking about, Nate, if you're still watching this. How free he sounds and how comfortable and how nonchalant. It adds a lot to the execution of what he's doing.
Feel me? Sounds like a good plan. I've been on a mission, I've been setting goals. Will I ever reach them? Someone let me know. To get right means not only to get your money up, my nigga, is deeper than that. You also gotta get your mind right to keep it like that. I hope you understand what I'm saying, I ain't playing. I hope you understand I'm a man with a plan. And I plan to get my money, make it stack up. Buy mama pops a brand new crib, brand new whips, and do the whole shebang. For the family, for the culture, man.
Get paid. Tryna get dough.
Let's go.
We tryna get right, yeah.
Let's go.
We out here tryna get right, yeah.
Let's go.
We tryna go from 0 to $1 million.
Let's go.
Yeah. We tryna get right, yeah. We out here tryna get right, yeah. I want a new crib in LA.
Me too.
By the seashore.
Okay, not in LA.
I'm tryna get right, yeah. I'm out here tryna get right, yeah. I wanna drive a new Lambo. Woo. And I'ma keep going.
Yeah.
Until I get right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out here tryna get right, yeah.
Imagine me with nothing but control, I can handle it. Talk to God and wrote that on my goals just to manifest. Walking like my pants got hella hoes, dropping gold, I'll expose till I froze and realize that he got me paving roads for the amateurs. Hanson and Gretel, just some crumbs for you niggas.
All right, yo, y'all blacking out, bro. Langston, I'm just DMing right now. This man's, let's go, man. Let's go. Langston out here bodying stuff. I can't find his daggone Instagram. Right here, it's been Langston Bristol. Oh, yo, you bodied past 2 submissions. And just reviewed today's. Yo, man. That dude is nuts, yo. That dude is nuts. Where's he based out of? It doesn't say. And he's multi-talented. If y'all go to his Instagram, I hope you're on TikTok, Langston. He does like stand-up comedy, producer, comic. Like, he's very multifaceted. Very multifaceted. And clearly, you know, he's very good lyrically. So, His voice reminds me of Joyner Lucas. Yeah, I could hear that. All right, let's check out Dirty Red. What's good? I hope all is well. If I may, Casting Deep will be dropping on the 18th of this month. Bigs up Conscience for the mix and master. Okay, here goes my newest one. It is raw, but what do you think of the skeleton? Maybe hide your kids, hide your wife. Uh-oh. Okay, wait, so did Conscious mix this one or no? I'm confused. Dirty Red.
Praise God. I turned 30 this year, and I'm just catching on.
Poetics, bring the drums in.
This world is crazy. Folks be so shady. We trip and get caught up. How did we become complacent? No longer can I do this. I'm legit the way he made me. Lucy wanna be babe, but that Trinity fits are amazing. Yeah, I'm getting on my job. They plot, but can that stop us now? Tick tock, I finally saw the time. It's just getting off. I gotta get it. I'm on a mission. I had to pivot. I was 18 when I turned away for that minute. Now I'm back in it. I was living. It just broke in a sipping.
Those of you guys that are wondering what's going on, Dirty Red was in an accident when he was a kid, and so his vocals, we're working on developing his vocals. He's a good writer and trying to get the mixes right. Okay, so Conscience did not mix this. Are you mixing any of it, Conscience? Are you mixing any of his stuff? Yo, I want to hear the regular Conscience mix, bro.
It's in the bed, that pretty kitty. Then he turned on my heart in an instant. Right then was when I could feel what was truly missing. Had the temper, could not pretend it wasn't time for repentance. So I'm turning to my maker, it's poetic to the matrix. This world is crazy, folks be so shady. We trip and get caught up, how did we become complacent? No longer can I do this, I'm legit the way he made me. Lucy wanna be babe, but that Trinity fits are amazing. Yeah.
Yo, Dirty Red, I'll be completely honest with you, bro, and we talked about this before. I think you have something that's unique and interesting, and you clearly have a powerful story. I think the thing with this is, though, bro, because you have the challenge of working through your delivery, I need to hear something like professionally mixed, because it's very hard to make a lot of this out, and so it's like not having the cleanest delivery, the cleanest voice on top of a bad, just thrown together mix makes it very difficult for me to give really any type of critique on something like this. You know what I'm saying? So like, but with the right mix, that's why I want to hear the thing Conscience did for you. Because with the right mix, Conscience said he did mix a record for you. But with the right mix, I think it could be palatable. And then once it's palatable, we could figure out how to get you more polished into that next level. This is just very like, it's another one of your rough thrown together ideas. And again, I think it's a culmination of you slowing down, focusing on the details to the best of your ability, which I don't know if this is to the best of your ability. I don't know if you're punching all your words. It doesn't sound like them. I don't know if you're cleaning up and doing your very best to enunciate every single word. I don't know. It doesn't sound like it, if I'm honest with you. Now, but it could be that just the right mix can take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And automate all those quiet parts that are kind of tucked and mumbly because you're going up and down in volume, and push those up. You know what I'm saying? So the next thing, please send me something like really mixed and something that you punched on and didn't just, kind of get through a verse, but really spent your time and punched every couple bars, and then listened to it over and went through it with a fine-tooth comb and licked through everything, and then went back over and said, okay, cool, now I'm going to punch these words and these phrases just to make everything clean and perfect. I want to hear that song from you, and I think you have that song in you. I don't think you've done that song yet. I don't think you've done that record yet. You know what I mean? So thank you for submitting, though, bro. I hopefully you'll submit the record that Conscious mixed for you. If you guys need mixing, by the way, feel free to hit up Conscious, super dope engineer. Someone that's helped a lot of people in the Patreon community and has very reasonable rates. All right, so we got Forensics. This track is called Kumbaya. Planning on dropping it this month for Black History Month. Before I put this on Spotify, iTunes, I want to know how the vocal mix master sounds as well as the beat. Let's get it.
Baruch atah, Yahuwah Elohim, blessed are you in the Shemayim. False religion, no conviction, no justice. They just hate the victim, murder, rape, preachers in a dirty white cape, praying.
First impression is it sounds fairly clean. We'll see how it feels once the beat drops and if it needs automation.
Just in the name of white. That ain't Christian, that's savage. My people broke his commandments. I will your kingdom come. I pray for your will be done.
Okay.
Kumbaya for certain. Hakuna Matata, deliver water, I'm surfing. Promise unchosen, our chains have been broken. Open our eyes to Yahweh. Indigenous, NAPIVs, Black history is Bible, not the NIV. Took away my language, all I know is broken English in the bottom of a ship, infested with diseases. Colonized, exploitation, human cargo, no reparations for the pain of Mitzrayim. They lied to the chosen of Elohim. Abba Father, I pray you forgive us.
Okay, I liked everything up until that point. I liked the breakdown, but that I pray you forgive us sounds early. Let me pull it back.
I pray you forgive us. They lied to the chosen of Elohim.
Abba Father, yeah. I pray you forgive us. Yeah, you're early.
Kumbaya. Please come visit us. Salvation came down through the Israelites. Dry bones rising up, coming back to life.
Yeah, you're early, bro.
The Ruach's on me like the son of man.
Beat is crazy.
No pork on my fork cause I ate the lamb. Yeshua was a Hebrew. He was not a Greek or a white Jew. White supremacy lied to you. Jesus was black. Imagine that. It's hard to fathom from the African depths he gave birth to Adam. Whether you're a king, repent like you're a keeper. Brown skin girl looking like Queen Sheba. Emmanuel the Lion King rose. No caffeine, I stay bold. On the continent, we keep it lit. I'm not a Crayola, royal heritage. I wonder when I look back. What does it mean to look black? From Hebrews to Negroes, the Bible is a culture. Why you took the name of Yahuwah out the Torah? African American, what's that? On the question to find where my tribe at. I
feel like the vocal could be a tad bit louder here. The lead just a tad bit because the drums have some nice crunch and distortion in them. So it fills in some of that mid range where your vocals sit. So I feel like your lead can come up a little bit when that beat builds. Automate it though. K9 said, "Yo, Jesus was a democratic white man. You dumb." I think the content of this is interesting. I don't know if you're pushing full on like Black Hebrew Israelite theology. That makes me a little nervous because one, there's a lot of different denominations within that community. I know my man, the God MC. What is his name? Goodness, I forget his name. He's out of Buffalo. Super cool dude. We've had some really cool conversations about some of the theological stuff. You need me? You can't hear me as much, you said? Can you turn up the volume, Ruslan? I can't hear you as much when you're speaking. Okay, let me see. I'll pull my mic up just a hair. So I think from a theological standpoint, there's some interesting stuff in there. I would probably disagree with. You know, like I think Kendrick's Damn album dived into some of this theology in terms of like black people being cursed because they're the original, you know, Israelites who didn't obey God, and then therefore they've been slaves in America. Like that stuff is really twisted. I don't know if that's what you're pushing here, but that stuff's really dark. Like the message of Damn was not lit to me, and I don't think it's good or helpful. You know what I'm saying? Is it possible that some of the different tribes of Israel were black? Absolutely. Was Jesus white and blonde hair and blue eye? No, he wasn't. Was he of African descent? I don't think so. But he definitely looked more darker skinned than white than me. Definitely didn't look like me. You know what I'm saying? So I think that in the theological side of things, I think it makes me a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? But it's a fire record. You know what I'm saying? It's a fire record. If you want to make a super chat donation, there's a $sign below. You could do that. Hopefully that's better. I just turned myself up on the microphone, and YouTube's still telling me we can't do multiple channels, but we've been doing multiple channels. So I don't know what that means. Let's see. I'm going to add a compressor to this mug. Hopefully that sounds better. Does that sound better to you guys? Volume is good. Volume is good, they say. Volume is good. That's good. Let's see. I'll push digital a little bit. Check, 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 check. That sounds cool. All right. Can you review either Green Smoke or Gold? You got to post the link, Solo Reek. You got to go into the Patreon and follow instructions, my G. Post the link. I'll post it to you again. This is where you got to submit it. I don't know what you posted, but there needs to be a single link to a single song you would like reviewed. All right? Let's do it. Okay, volume's good. All right, cool. We're going to keep it moving. But, yo, let me hear a little bit more of this because I'm messing with this record.
Yo, blood on the whip when I'm melting the crack, yo. Hung on the tree salvation. Hung on the tree plantation. Israel is my nation. No Gentile, I am not pagan. Hebrews 2:17. This is why he had to become like his brothers in every way, to become a merciful high priest for the people. Abba, Father, I pray you forgive us.
That, dog, you got to fix that. I pray you forgive us. You're mad early on that. Abba, Father, I pray you forgive us. They got to come in a little softer. You're like, Abba, Father, I pray you forgive us. Like, you're mad. Yeah, fix that part. Push the vocals up a little bit. I think you got a good record, bro. It's long. I'll be honest with you. A minute and 50 in. I'm not making it through the end of this. That doesn't mean it's whack. It just means I'm not making it till the end of the record. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's see. Where we at? I did a remix to Life is Good. I did it as an exercise to sharpen my writing and to try something different. Would like feedback to areas I can grow in. Appreciate you, Damascus. Let's check you out, bro. Damascus first submission.
I only talk to God, yeah, per usual. Only talk to him about the usual. Talk about my day and my mistakes. You know that he's good, yeah, he great. Climbing up these stairs and my legs feel numb. Working on my spirit and I leveled up. Devil try to play me, but my weapon's up. You can never face me cause I'm too turned up. Yeah, I got rebaptized, I refreshened up. I was fresh to death, now I'm risen up. Heard you like these bars, you should call me young. They hit me up for favors, not to say what's up. Had to cut them off.
Vibe is cool, beat is cool, tone is mono. You're in the same exact tone. It is very boring.
Cause I had enough. Now they say I changed and I'm fake, pull up. Say it to my face since you talking tough. You don't know they owe me, I ain't with these bluffs. Shorty dropped that low like a 6'4". And she gets on her knees just to pray to God. Cause she ain't have to sex me for a diamond ring, no. Shorty bad and bougie and she like the finer things. I remember being poor with no kicks that sucked. Now he got me up and I don't need the luck. I just pray to y'all we could keep it up. Saving all these souls in the street, that's what. Yeah, I know some G's that dig my vibe, that's love. Man, I wish that Nipsey was alive, that's cuz.
Yeah, this joint is mad. Da 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 da. Like the vibe of the beat is good. You got a great ear for beats. And the content is cool, but you got to mix up the tone. You could have went da 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 or something. Like you could have done something to mix up the tone. You know what I'm saying? And create some more dynamics because it was very monotone and in the pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Give us Kobe back to fakes, run mucks. Holy Spirit come and just
that tone and that cadence isn't so infectious that makes me want to listen to this again. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna do the same pattern and the same tone for a full record, it better be the dopest pattern and it better sound very flattering on your voice. To me, this sounds like something you open the first 4 bars with and then you mix it up and you switch it up. You know what I'm saying? What's the last day to post an after photo? After photo will probably be you talking about the Outlier Challenge. The after photo will probably be last day like February 20th or February 15th somewhere. I got to check the 30 days. So get right. Damascus, thank you for signing up, bro. Make sure you are in the Patreon Zoom call and apply what we talked about. Your tone and your cadences should change every 4 to 8 bars unless you just have the illest cadence in the world. And everybody's gonna steal it. You know what I'm saying? When XXX did, hey, can't give my bands, hey, 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 he could do that for a whole record because it's a great cadence and there's an energy there. But you can't do na 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 na. You can't do that for a full 3-minute record. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that was helpful to you, in a very practical way. All right. Let's keep it moving. Hey, those of you guys that want to get your music heard real quick, I say this every week, but I figured I'll say it again. What we do here is we critique music and give you constructive feedback on how to get your music to a more of an objectively replayable value. So art is subjective, music is subjective. It's to people's taste for sure. But there are specific things that we are looking for. We're looking for, are you on beat? Are you early? We talked about that a lot, right? How does the mix sound? Is your vocal barrier? Is it too loud? Is it piercing? Is it too harsh? Okay. Are you doing ABC raps? Are you switching your tone and your cadence? Is there a phrase that pays in the chorus? Is there a memorable melody? Does it sound like you're reading? No reading. We do not read here. We only read it for the most proficient rappers. We punch, right? Are you trying to one-take everything so you sound out of breath, right? So we're gauging it ultimately with the idea of if this record comes up, I'm at the gym, and Apple Music or Tidal or Spotify algorithmically puts this record in front of me. Am I skipping it or am I playing it? Music nowadays has to have replay value because you got to make 1 million streams to make $4,000. Back in the day, you know what I'm saying, you sold $4,000. What is that? You sell 400 copies and you can make $4,000. Now you got to do 1 million streams to make $4,000. What does that mean? It means you're going to get more replay value, and the more replay value the record has, the better it's going to go. That's what we're doing here, okay? So we're gauging it on does this have replay value? Can this go? Can this be on a professional level? Can this stand on playlist and algorithmically work and get you fans and get the music replayable? That's what I'm gauging this on. I am not gauging this on you made a song and you wanted to vent about whatever drama you had in your life. I don't care. I'm not gauging this on music being a hobby to you. I could tell, right? And there's nothing wrong with music being a hobby for you. I have no problem with people that want to make music a hobby for them. I got buddies that spend hundreds of dollars a year bowling. I got other buddies that spend thousands of dollars a year in going golfing. I spend, I think my rec league team is going to be $107 this year, rec league. I spend that to play basketball, right? I spend $107 plus the gas and whatever, right? And I spend the money on training, right? I don't plan to be a professional basketball player. I don't plan to be in bodybuilding competitions, but I spend money on it. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all, right? And I want to be the very best I could be, even on an amateur level. But what I'm trying to gauge is, as someone that's been a full-time musician for 5 years, and the overwhelming majority of my revenue till this day, right now, comes from making music. Comes from making, selling, monetizing my music and the music that I've produced and I've released. And so that, and being a 6-figure entrepreneur that's done that. So that's how I'm gauging this stuff. So those of you guys that are getting your feelings, those of you guys that are like, why do I need to pay money? Whatever. I need you to pay because I need you to take it seriously. Because if it's a hobby, then go be a hobby somewhere else. Go vent somewhere else. If you want to get better and you want to improve and you want to plug into a community where there's a weekly Zoom call with me and other people that can give you support and give you advice, if you want to evolve as an artist, that's why we charge. And you tend to take it a bit more seriously when you have a little bit of skin in the game. It's $7 on Patreon. We're going to cut that tier pretty soon. We've already cut down to $5 tier. Probably going to have it's going to start at $9 or $10 moving forward. So get in on that $7 tier, and it's $25 for a super chat donation. That'll probably go up to $50 simply because that's what Rapzilla charges, and I think I do a better job, and I think I have more credibility. I'm sorry, and I love those guys. And I think the stream is more lit personally. We got cool camera angles and LUTs and lighting and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? You're more likely to take what I give you and apply it if you got a little bit of skin in the game. So that is how we're gauging this stuff. If that's not for you, if you just want to get heard, if you make music to vent, if this is a hobby for you and you're not willing to spend a couple bucks to know how you see, I'm willing to spend a good amount of money. You know, we're talking what, $300-400 a year to play basketball. I spend substantially more than that for my trainer, and I'm doing it at an amateur level. You know what I'm saying? you want to do it on an amateur level, put some money behind it. I think it'll help you get better and get you from point A to point B faster. You want to do it on a professional level, you definitely got to take yourself seriously and invest more time than money, I feel like. But I wonder where would I be if 10, 15 years ago I had something like this when I was getting started. I wonder if there was someone that was grossing 6 figures, full-time artist for 5 years, had been doing it for 15 years, traveling professionally, and was giving me the type of game we give here, what would have it done for me? I don't know. Maybe I would have been too prideful and arrogant to listen. And some of you guys are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all don't want to sign up for the community. Maybe I would have thought I had all the answers. But nevertheless, that is what we're gauging the music on. If that's not for you, totally cool. If you want to make it as a hobby, totally cool. If you want to make it as a hobby and be a part of the community, totally cool. But if you send me something whack, I'm going to tell you it's whack. I'm going to tell you it's not good. I'm going to pick it apart and objectively tell you what's wrong with it. And whether it's my cup of tea or not doesn't really matter. So, that is how I'm approaching it, right? A lot of us are going to start. Music is going to be our side hustle. We're going to figure out how to monetize it. That's what I'm also here for. We're going to help you monetize it. And then eventually, hopefully, it'll become our full-time revenue stream. The side hustle to revenue stream is like a 5-year process for me. And then I've been full-time for 5 years after that. Meaning I was profitable. I was making money for 5 years, paying bills for 5 years off of music before I quit my job and went full-time. I think I could have gotten there faster had I had something like this. You know what I'm saying? What time are you here till? About to submit. I'm going to go probably another 40 minutes, maybe an hour. We'll see. We'll see how many submissions we got. Let me see how many we got left. We got Kunle. We got Big Germ. We got Scassi. We got Profit. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got Heat too. 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. He didn't post nothing. 12. We got 12. We got 12 more. So whatever that is, you know what I'm saying? And considering that I don't get triggered and go into another rant. But let's keep moving. One of the dopest cats from the community, my man Kunle. Yeah, you guys could still submit. You guys could still submit. It's open. You could post it in the link. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna cut that off just yet.
Ain't no telling what I'ma do next. Go ahead, put on where with your 2-step. Ride with it, vibe with it, lie with it, die with it. Come on. Ain't no telling what I'ma do next. Go ahead, put on where with your 2-step. Ride with it, vibe with it, lie with it, die with it. Come on. 1, 2, slide, 1, 2, ride, 1, 2, vibe, 1, 2. All right. Yeah. 1, 2, slide, 1, 2, ride, 1, 2, vibe, 1, 2, alright. Yeah. Bring it back. Ain't no telling what I'ma do next. Go ahead, put on where with your 2-step. Ride with it, vibe with it, lie with it, die with it. Come on. Ain't no telling what I'ma do next. Go ahead, put on where with your 2-step. Ride with it, vibe with it, lie with it, die with it. Come on. How many times will you ride? How many times will you die? In your lifetime to develop a pair of wings to fly just like a star whenever it dies. I still arise, hold up. Ain't a form of many more. Feeling alive within a Star Wars. Seen too many fail in the midst of certain things and never mind. So I pray in my mind, never land, I never mind. When everything rearranged to form a clever sign. Show me where I ought to go. Well then I gotta follow the lead and fall back like domino. Come back like prodigal. Little do I know not every rainbow got a pot to go. Ain't no telling what I'ma do next. Go ahead, put on where with your 2-step. Ride with it, vibe with it, lie with it, die with it. Come on! Ain't no telling what I'ma do next. Go ahead, put on where with your 2-step. Ride with it, vibe with it, lie with it, die with it. Come on! 1, 2, slide, 1, 2, ride, 1, 2, vibe, 1, 2, alright. Ride with it, vibe with it, lie with it, die with it. Come on! 1, 2, slide, 1, 2, ride, 1, 2, vibe, 1, 2, alright. Ride with it, vibe with it, lie with it, die with it. Come on!
Yo, Kunle, this might be my favorite record from you yet, bro. I messed with it. Okay. Obviously, it's rough. I think it's rough. I think the mix is kind of uncontained. I hope this isn't done. This is something I probably would have reached out to Conscious on and got like some help. Some of the instrumentation's a little wild, and this is maybe because probably you mixed it and you like to keep your vocals tucked. So maybe it's just the vocal needs to come up. My only critique I think on the writing is I think the phrase that pays is "Ain't no telling what I'ma do next." So you said, ain't no telling what I'm going to do next, some two-step. I think the phrase that pays is, I want to say, ain't no telling what I'm going to do next. Ain't no telling what I'm going to do next. And with the two-step, because ain't no telling what I'm going to do next. I think that's the hook, in my opinion. So it's the same hook, you just restructure and you add, I think, 2 bars or 4 bars. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that is what I would switch and just add a little bit here or there. Hopefully you could still make some changes to it. Fire record, bro. But I think that's the phrase that pays. The phrase that pays is, ain't no telling what I'm going to do. The phrase that pays is usually something that you say that you, that other people want to say. Ain't no telling what I'm going to do next. I want to say that. Other people are probably going to want to sing along to that part. You know what I'm saying? Versus some two-step. I don't even remember what the something is. You know, it's just some two-step. I know there's a two-step in there, but the ain't no telling what I'm gonna do next. That's a strong, like there's an affirmation in that. You know what I'm saying? There's strength in that. Ain't no telling what I'm gonna do next. Ain't no telling what I'm gonna do next. Then you do your two-step. I ain't telling what I'm gonna do next. You know what I mean? So I would say finesse that phrase, bro. Like, you know, and it's already a short record. It looks like it breaks down to 2:30, and there's another, I'm assuming, 40 seconds of instrumental. Very dope, bro. But yeah, I think your vocals are a little too tucked, and some of the instrumentation is a bit uncontained. But I mess with this joint heavy. That's maybe the highlight for me tonight. I mess with this joint heavy. All right, Big Germ, my second song I've released. I'm the 3rd verse on the song. Thank you for telling me, Big Germ. I hate it when y'all be having a gang of features and I don't know what's what and who's who. So we're going to fast forward straight to the 3rd verse. Let's check you out.
Sun rays, it's okay, can I see? If it weren't for my homies, I'd be in the grave, yeah.
Yo, Superman is in the building. Shout out Young Steve, Young Wave. Welcome back, Big Germ, baby. In the coupe, going fast. Ricky Bob never coming last. Brown girl with an ass so fat. She wanna give me so bad. Big rollie on my ice like that.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Let me bring this back because this is interesting the way you come in on this.
Yeah. In the coupe, going fast. Ricky Bob never coming last. Brown girl with an ass so fat. She wanna give me so bad. Big rollie on my ice like that. I came from the bottom, I never go back. I'm smoking on diamonds, my lungs be all black. I am a prodigy, you are fat. I'm a Bruce Wayne out Bombay. I pull up in her bitch on the driveway. I get her so wet like D-Day. I turn up with Steve on a Tuesday.
How many features is on here, Big Germ? My man said he the 3rd verse. He got is a verse before that?
Night train, up in the morning, watch the sun rays. It's okay, can I say? I don't pray, yeah. My blood on your driveway.
All right, hey, from now on, tell me the time signature of when the daggone verse comes in.
The bag in the dress, she wild.
What's the time, bro? I'm mad confused. You said you're the 3rd verse. I went to where the 3rd verse would be based on a WAV file. You're not at the 3rd verse. Somebody else talking about taking your bitch and all this other craziness. Tell me where I'm supposed to listen. Help me out, Big Germ, because I want to hear you. I want to see if you got that fire, because that verse wasn't bad, minus the, having to hide your kids. Okay, where is your verse, bro? You said just leave it there, but where is your verse? I don't want to hear any other rappers but you. Okay, where's your verse, Big Germ? Start it there. Oh my God. All right, here we go.
Runway, the city I grew up on Parkway. I'm scheming, I'm good like a Sunday. Crashing my car on the highway. Feelings are mutual, I can't say. Ash in my blood on your driveway. Now you looking so sideways. Cancer fills my veins, razor glass, and all aboard the night train. Liquor in my liver, then it traveled to my brain. Wake up in the morning, watch the sun rays. It's okay, can I say? I don't pray, losing faith with young wave every day. If it weren't for my homies,
Madness in the building. Shout out Young Steve, Young Wave. Welcome back, Big Germ, baby.
I'm still confused on. Hold on.
Gives me hope to believe.
You think you was flexing in Hyundais, the bag in the Jersey while run.
I'm gonna assume that's his verse.
The city I grew up on Parkway. I'm screaming, I'm good like a Sunday. Crashing my car on the highway. Feelings are
okay. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. You have a cool tone. I think you have a cool tone. I'm not a fan of the content. The content is dark. I'm not a fan of dark music. I'm not a fan of like I'm sad and because I'm sad and therefore I'm sad. Like that. I don't like said that don't got resolution to me. That's my cup of tea, personally. Now, let's look at it aesthetically. How's the mix sound? Mix sound is okay. It doesn't knock. Your tone is cool. Your cadences and your flows are kind of boring. You stay in this. This is another one of those you stay in the same da 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 da. Da, 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 right? So you're kind of doing the same thing the entire time.
I can't say looking so sideways. Cancer fills my veins.
Oh, okay. My G, okay, Big Germ, bro, you killing me tonight. Okay, I listened to the wrong verse twice. Okay?
Glass and all aboard the night train. Liquor in my liver, then it traveled to my brain. Wake up in the morning, watch the sun rays. It's okay, can I say? I don't pray, losing faith with young wave every day. If it weren't for my homies, I'd be in the grave, yeah. Yo, Superman is in the building.
Bro, this is tough to gauge, man, because you have a very short part on a kind of a long song. Like there's a lot of features on this. So I like your tone. I don't like the content. I like the tone. I like the switch up in the cadences. I wish you could have double timed it more, meaning that like I wish you would have switched it up even more. But it's a very, very short verse. You know what I'm saying?
Cancer fills my veins, raise a glass, and all aboard the night train. Liquor in my liver, then it traveled to my brain. Wake up in the morning, watch the sun rays.
I would have liked to hear something like that. I would have liked you to hear you switch it up. Instead, you kind of just kept doing the same melody.
It's okay, can I say? I don't pray, losing faith with young wave every day. If it weren't for my homies, I'd be in the grave, yeah.
I like that last line. If it wasn't for my homies, you'd be in the grave. So I would have liked to hear you switch it up a bit more. I think it was a tad bit safe. Okay, from a flow standpoint, it was very safe. You played it cool. You did not fail, but you did not risk. And sometimes when you risk big, you can fail, right? You bigger fail. But sometimes when you risk big, you could also knock it out of the park. So I want to hear you risk more, and I want to hear a song with just you. There's a lot of dudes on this record. Just us fumbling through getting to the record is exhausting, if I'm honest with you. It's not your fault. You know, we'll know next time to tell me the specific signature, but I want to hear you, bro. Like, I want to hear you. I want to hear you change your cadence and your flow every 4 to 8 bars. Change that tone up. Try some double time rapping. Try some different stuff. You're on beat and you have a good tone. That's what's going for you. Very hard for me to gauge how good this is because it's such a short verse. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's keep it moving. We got Scassi. NATO and I are back. The description of the song is in the SoundCloud description. NATO's vocal started 11 seconds. I produced it. All right, let's check you out, bro.
Know what to do with all this stress. Know what to do with all this stress. Lucy got a boot sitting on my neck, trying to get these demons out my head. I've been happy, sad, living in a time lapse. I heard that you big mad, cause I've been in my bag, floating on my Air Max. Stassi be the MVP. Now we going back to back to back to back to back. I've been living in a city of broken my Tachi. Depression been killing it, can't express what my feeling is. Give a damn about sentiments, finally ended my element, fire breathing.
So this has the potential of being really cool. I just wish you built to that, because you come out and you're like you're up there. It hurts my throat to even do it. So I wish it would have got to there in a different way, because you kind of came out up there, where I think you could have led into this a bit more.
Maleficent, push against all the deficit. Still do me, get my degree. I'm finna flex with a brand new steez. I made the switch to a brand new team. Man, them mad when they DM me. When they DM, I got the whip and she got the keys. I made the switch to a brand new team. Man, them mad cause she move with me. Cause she move with what I used to think sound like nonsense.
I think this hook could have been either written better or executed better.
Nonsense. I've been getting sick of my conscience. Randy said, listen to what God says. God says. But what is God said? I got a lot of doubts. Hope they hear me out. Tide pulls me down. I refuse to drown.
Maybe this would have sounded cool with some more auto-tune on your voice. Like, I think this is interesting. This is interesting, but I think the auto-tune could have maybe gave it some more drip, you know? It's like a modern instrumental with like almost like some Limp Bizkit, Fred Durst type vocals, you know, like some like rock Linkin Park type vocals, which is just, I don't know how to feel about it.
We were in a drought, but we finally out now.
Jarrell said wants some melodic variation. That's a good point.
Seen a divorce, no baby mama. My hand was forced, I got a lot of trauma. Par for the course, but I script the drama. Sipping lyrical lemonade, resting in 7 days. I'm finna flex with a brand new steez. I made the switch to a brand new team. Man, them mad when they DM me. When they DM, I got the whip and she got the keys. I made the switch to a brand new team. Man, them mad cause she moved.
There's something there about that hook. It just needs to be executed different.
Move with me, cause she move with. I made the switch.
All right, so I like the beat. I like the idea. I like the chorus. I think the parts I don't like is just the intensity it's executed at. And so I think with this intensity, I would try some auto-tune on it and just see how it feels, maybe a bit more distortion, and then tuck the vocal. It's just, it might create more of a vibe with this type of record. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this record should be mixed like a Juice WRLD type record. You know what I'm saying? But it's very in your face, and I think it needs to be more in the cut. You know what I mean? All right, let's keep moving. We got the homie Prophet. What's good, bro? This week's been amazing. Hit 10K yesterday. Prophet hit 10K on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. And he's showing me love on TikTok. Posted one of my songs on TikTok. Appreciate you doing that, bro. Been really encouraging to keep moving forward. This song is going to be a part of my weekly ciphers on TikTok. And he's been, the smart thing about you is you've been killing the TikTok in both the native, do the trends way, but also like introducing yourself as a rapper early. Like you did it early. Like I think Trey Little kind of waited too long. But you're doing it early, and I think you're going to have people stick around for you and see some crossover. Are you seeing any crossover to your Instagram numbers? I'm curious. Prophet is a very interesting case study in just someone that's close to the culture, is young, and is crushing it natively on a platform that, if I'm honest, most of y'all are just scared or don't have the discipline and the consistency to be on. And if I'm speaking for myself, I'm not getting enough affirmation. I posted like 5 times this week, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I think all these are good. I think all these are good. I think all these are good. And none of them are like really doing numbers. I mean, they're doing cool, doing a couple thousand views on TikTok. But I think you're killing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got okay, dope. He said he got 100 from his, okay, that's it. So that's good to know. So about 10,000 people on TikTok got him 100 Instagram followers. So I think that's a fair way to see the numbers expand. So if you get 100,000 on TikTok, I wonder if it would follow those ratios. You get 100,000 on TikTok, will you get 1,000 followers or you get 10,000 followers, right? You're going to the more you introduce yourself, the more people are going to be there for you. So anyway, let's check out his music. This is a part of his weekly TikTok cipher. Kudos to you. for doing TikTok and inspiring this community to be on TikTok. I've been seeing a lot of you guys uploading more regularly, and that's awesome. I've been uploading more regularly, and that's a lot of that's thanks to Prophet. So shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, we did this on our own. Psych, no, we did it. Got us on my side, ain't he the reason that I'm winning? Black brothers getting killed and it's tragic. Man, these women fake, yeah, I swear they be plastic. People going crazy from all of this madness. Mama tryna stretch her daughter like it's elastic. Look, I talk to God and I don't talk to people. And I don't mess with no darkness, I don't mess with no evil. And it's crazy how these people be falling like sheeple. Not realizing what we taking is really so lethal. Man, I'm trying to spread my message like John the Baptist. These crazy tactics, it ain't come easy. Yeah.
You got a great ear for beats, bro. Let me pull some of this back.
Look, I talk to God and I don't talk to people. And I don't mess with no darkness, I don't mess with no evil. And it's crazy how these people be falling like sheeple. Not realizing what we taking is really so lethal. Man, I'm trying to spread my message like John the Baptist. These crazy tactics, it ain't come easy. I had to practice, I had to map this. And how you don't get it is kinda tragic. I'ma kill the whole game and resurrect it like it's Lazarus. And how I do it, yeah, they cannot fathom it. How can Prophet deconstruct the whole establishment?
That's a good line and a great use of vocabulary.
Because he was practicing and realizing that relaxing ain't gonna get you to the goals you imagining. Yeah, we did this on our own. Psych, no, we did it. Got us on my side, ain't he the reason that I'm winning? Yeah, we did this on our own. Psych, no, we didn't. Got us on my side, ain't he the reason that I'm winning? They say we all got demons, but I don't claim mine. And I can see past all that evil, I can see the divine. And we gon' all pay taxes around the same time while putting guns in my community, creating these crimes. And it's a shame, dang, that you don't see it.
I was trying to have flute down a bit if you can.
Want this, we want that.
Kind of distracting to me.
But we don't need it. We don't work for anything. We just want convenience. And we will kill and destroy anything with no meaning. These Luciferian bad.
So, yo, Prophet, I like this. I like your tone. I like your voice. I think this is, to me, very reminiscent of like J. Cole. And I think why I like Kendrick and Andre 3000 more than J. Cole is just a variation in the flows. You kind of stay in the same pocket. And somebody just left that comment too. You kind of stay in the same pocket and it's solid and it's safe. And for your TikTok series, this is going to do great because it's going to be a young kid dropping knowledge, like very, very viral-esque, right? It's going to work. But I think from a technical standpoint, I would have loved to hear you just switch up the flow a bit more. I could kind of hear some of your influences just on how you approach this. So I would love to hear you, again, go listen to some Andre 3000, go listen to some Kendrick, go listen to some stuff that's a bit more unpredictable in the flow. Like Kendrick finds these really interesting pockets. Andre finds these really interesting pockets to attack the beat with that. It's almost like it's like watching like a martial artist, the way they like attack the beat, you know what I'm saying? And J. Cole is just more straightforward in the pocket, and he's switched it up recently. But I think I would like to hear you mix up your flow a bit on a record like this, and that's gonna be just the way you come in, letting the beat breathe at different times, unexpected. Because as a listener, I don't ever want to feel like I know what you're gonna say or what. You don't want it to be predictable. You want it to be unpredictable. Is basically what I'm saying to you. But I think it's really good, bro. And I think for where you're at, this stuff is really cool. So I want you to, you and Nate, y'all homework. Listen to some Andre 3000. Like listen to pull up his best Andre 3000 verses and features, and just listen to a bunch of his verses and just listen to how he approaches the beat, how unpredictable the flow is, how in the pocket but out of the pocket he is. There's a lot there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot there. All right, we got Aegeus, been a while. This is a rough version, planning on refining and getting conscious to mix it. Let's go. Aww. Boo. Link don't work, fam. All right. Cotendo, my brother Cotendo was actually on my new album playing some horn parts. And I am doing a record with him as well. Recently got out of a relationship, and it was ultimately the right choice. This is me working through it. I love any and all feedback. All right.
Before you leave, baby, tell me, was it worth it? Cause all this weight upon my shoulders only slows me down. And I can't help that every cloud up in the sky made you nervous. But I used to say that you were perfect. When they mention your name, I don't know what to say now. But I hope you walking in the sun and you finally found a way to be happy. And after all the things we've done, honestly, I wish you nothing but the best in your life. I'm in a better place over those nights of blaming God. Thinking about you, asking why I can't sleep. It's out my control, it's time to let go. I know it wasn't what we thought it'd be.
Yo, this is dope, Cole. And I just realized that I met your girlfriend when I was in Minneapolis. I'm sorry that didn't work out, bro. She was very sweet.
But I couldn't fix you. I think we let this go too far.
I'm gonna get a beverage real quick, guys. I'm listening, though.
Be with you, but I don't think I know who you are. And I don't know where I am now, sinking in the sand. Why'd you promise me your love just to rip it from my hands? I could feel it when I kissed you. I think we let this go too far. What's the point of trying this if one day you'll leave anyway? Looking at my face like you can't wait to get away. Couldn't hold you tight and nothing left I can get you back. Couldn't keep you safe from the rain. You just wanna hide your face and change your name. So I had to set you free, set you free. I keep you in my memory. There ain't nothing left for me. But I hope you know we gave it everything we can. Gotta know when to fall, like love letters in my hand. It's all out my control. It didn't go the way we planned. Gotta let it go, gotta let it go. Yeah, I hope you know we gave it everything we can. Gotta know when to fall, like love letters in my hand. Hope life is beautiful. I prayed that we could make it last, but the home we built was only made of glass. Yeah, I couldn't fix you. I think we let this go too far. I wanted to be with you, but I don't think I know who you are.
That's a good hook.
And I don't know where I am now, sinking in the sand. Why'd you promise me your love just to rip it from my hands? I could feel it when I kissed you. I think we let this go too far.
Yo, this joint is fire, Cole. You did your thing on this, bro. It's a really good breakup record. You never really hear breakup records with like objective truth in them, and I like that you're free to be emotional, yet there's some truth in this. You know what I'm saying? Like you're processing truth and feelings at the same time. So from a songwriting content standpoint, I think it's really dope. From a personal standpoint, I'm bummed you and your girlfriend broke up because I remember meeting her and she was super cool. In my feels playlist, Connor said all quickness in the flow could have been brightened up a bit. You talking about the mixing? I don't know. I like it. I think it could have been. I guess it could have been a bit more polished in the mixing, but I think it's pretty solid. All right, Bartholomew Jones. No new music this week, but the single just dropped. Would love to know what you think about the promo visuals we're dropping with it. All right, let's check you out. Coffee stay black, just like me. Don't need no sugar. Don't need no tea.
Black like me, black like me, black like me.
This is hard.
Black like me, black like me, black like me, black like me, black like me. Coffee say black like me, melanin pop like gleam from sun. Black like me, like Jesus, oh my God, I'm seasoned. I thank God I ain't plain, he made me a zany way. It's many colors he painted, but this mine today that I'm thanking him for. It's so many hues I might.
Bart, I'm so excited for this record, bro. I got to make sure. Matter of fact, let's do that right now. He said it came out, right? We're going to add this to the top of the God's Dream playlist, ladies and gentlemen, because it's that good. Yes, it is. It is that good. Let's check him out. Bart. I always forget how to spell Bartholomew, but if I just search Bart Jones, it comes up. Coffee stay black, just like me. Don't need no sugar. By the way, I just got my Coffee Stay Black hoodie. Have you got yours? Huh? All right, we just added it to the God's Dream playlist. We'll push it to the very top. Coffee stay black just like me. Don't need no sugar. Don't need no cream. If you're not following the God's Dream playlist, you should be. We're at 500 followers right now. God's Dream playlist on Spotify. We're going to grow that mug massive. Have our own playlist where we can break our own records. Hello. Yeah, I messed with that joint. Crazy. I was vibing to this earlier today. Made me proud to be black. Amen. He has a cool campaign going too on TikTok. You sip your coffee, your black coffee, and you just kind of look real cool. I don't think white folks are allowed to participate, but it's a brilliant challenge. I think it's called the Coffee's Black Challenge. I have not made mine because I'm not sure if I'm welcome to that. to the challenge. I'm halfway joking. I don't drink coffee, nor am I black. But when I do drink coffee, I will be having it black. All right, Christopher Johnson, yo, reviewed 2 songs of mine already. Twisted Metal a few weeks ago, and a song called Yuri. Your review mentioned my high-pitched voice, and I'm wondering if better beat selection can complement my voice. This song is called Give Me the Truth, and the beat is not as dark as my previous songs. All right, let's check you out.
Give me the truth. Give me the truth.
Okay, first impression is I do not like that auto-tune. It's not the auto-tune, the reverb. It's mad muddy and bassy.
Give me the truth.
This song is extra wavy.
Lost it, I feel so exhausted. Yeah, give me the truth. Give me the truth. Lost it, I feel so self-conscious. Yeah, give me the truth. Give me the truth. Lost it, it feels so exotic when you give me the truth. Give me the truth. Lost it, I feel like I lost it. Yeah, give me the truth. Give me the truth. Friendships, I've seen many ended when everyone just plays a role, always on pretending. Yes men, always saying yes, adding more to the stress. They believe in the mess. Exes, they don't ever.
I like this. I don't like the reverb, but I like the vibe of this. This is cool. It's very modern. You got a cool flow to it, bounce. I want to hear the switch up now because you're kind of starting to over milk the flow, but I like where this is going.
Especially the ones that you started having sex with. Gossip, everybody talks it. Always saying something, things are turning toxic. Conscious, I don't want the nonsense. I'm focused on God and trying to make this progress. Honest, if we're being honest. I'm tired of being broke as all of your promises. Lost it, I feel so exhausted. Yeah, give me the truth. Give me the truth. Lost it, I feel so self-conscious. Yeah, give me the truth. Give me the truth. Lost it, it feels so exotic.
I like this. I think this is a step in the right direction. Lost it. I'm so exhausted. Give me the truth. Give me the truth. Yeah, I think you just need to make a bunch of these, man, and find your voice and find your pocket. I think it's cool. I think for this style is solid. I'm not the big fan of the reverb and the mixing on this, but it's definitely the best I've heard from you yet, Christopher. It's a step in the right direction. You just got to make a bunch more. You know what I'm saying? All right, Israel Perez sending me a box link. Hopefully this link works because I don't know. Let's check them out.
My time, hoping when I lose my life, everything I left behind me, shit.
Pinged up cooking.
Look, treat every verse like Biggie wrote it. Treat every word like Pac spoke it. There's just a need for me to be great and I can't stand to waste it. Been the underdog my whole life, I'm learning to embrace it. And the challenge we facing gonna be nothing compared to the land that we gonna stand on. You scared of the giants cause you don't know who to depend on. Can't wait for the day he descend on us, humanity, cause
it's another one of those, like, it's solid, but it's a little too tight. You know what I'm saying? And I think you gotta, like, loosen the flow up. You came in really strong, and then when you started going to the more wavier stuff, it just got a little too tight. You know what I mean? Slightly early. Let's listen to it again.
The need for me to be great, and I can't stand.
For me to be great, like right, that you step a little too much in the nerdy lane. I want you more looser.
Wasted, been the underdog my whole life. I'm learning to embrace it, and the challenge we facing.
See, and the challenge we facing. Like that sounds dope, but watch how on top or early on the beat he comes back in.
Gonna be nothing compared to the land that we gonna stand on. You scared of the Giants because you don't know.
You scared of the Giant. You scared of the. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just too early. Like you scared of the Giants. Like you could have set it and scooched it to the right a bit.
Who to depend on? Can't wait for the day he descend on us, humanity, because I feel like we're starting to lose it again. And we're choosing the wrong solution again and again. From the city where we drink before we think, and tell all the kids we can't afford your dream. And them sirens came a lullabies. Gotta have another trial. I'ma run another mile in somebody else's shoes just to get at your point of view.
Oh man, I'ma run another mile. You should have went for that. I'ma run another mile. Let the beat breathe. Let the thinking. Let the beat, let the beat breathe. You ain't gotta fill every single space, just another mile. Like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of like rush the moment.
Ain't my lullabies, gotta have another trial. I'ma run another mile in somebody else's shoes just to get at your point of view, but instead.
It's like you gotta create a moment with a record like this. You're trying to say a bunch of stuff, but like, you got to make the moment feel monumental and not just fill in space.
They pointing at you when they don't know what to do. They say time is money, but they let it blow. Like it wasn't nothing, but they know for sure. You can never have it back.
I don't wanna waste my time. Hope you wanna lose my life.
Vocal real hot. That vocal's real hot. And it's that I'm gonna run another mile is the phase it pays, in my opinion.
Everything I left behind brings cheer. Yeah. I don't wanna waste my time.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this hook. I think I'm gonna run another mile is the phrase that pays, in my opinion.
Hope you wanna lose my life. Everything I left behind brings cheer. Yeah.
Treat every verse like David wrote it.
All right. Yeah, those are my critiques, bro. I think it's a little too technical, a little too nerdy. Needs to be loosened up, and you have some really cool parts, and you got some parts that you're just. It sounds like you're trying too hard, and the parts that came out effortless, you didn't like capitalize on. You know what I'm saying? But the potential was definitely there, bro. All right, we got Spaceship Coyote. This is the track I meant to submit the other week. Growing up in the South, I love the production of Outkast, UGK, and I want to start blending it with my lo-fi sound. I could hear Paris Truiz on this. Let's check you out, bro. This sounds like everything I'm about. All right, so yo, this is very fly. The issue with this Spaceship is that your kick selection and the lack of swing on the kick. You, with your lo-fi stuff, tend to have really good swing on your kick usually, but this sounds mad stiff. And I'm not a fan of just that kick, man. Produced by 1995, that's whose kicks I usually use. I would update your kick sounds and like get them joints to knock, because this is begging for a drop. There's no drop. You know what I'm saying? It's just very flat. That's dope. Yo, I like it. I mess with it. I feel like it just needs some more dynamic swing in the kick and a bigger drop, a better kick, and it's a bop. As a lo-fi producer, man, you got to get them kicks to swing. I'd be listening to a lot of Dilla and just like listen to the way the kicks bounce on those. You know what I'm saying? Organized noise. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's good though. Like it's not whack at all. It just you gotta really study like the way drums knock. You know what I'm saying? All right, who we got? We got JJL. Is that who that is? This is a song I wrote focusing on my tone and melody more than rapping on this song. All right, let's check it out. No, this is Kenny C. Kenny C featuring JJL. You got a nice tone on this. Just the melodies are kind of cheesy, like, but the tone is good.
I used to think nothing could separate us, but nowadays we're both strangers that can't generate love. I'll call your bluff when you.
Is that JJL or is that you, Kenny?
Tell me that you're missing me, but you decide to hit me when I'm in the music industry. I disagree, you care.
I think that's JJ.
At all. You want attention like LeVar Ball, but I still pick up every time I get a phone call. And I regret it afterwards because the conversations aren't as deep as ones we had before. We only small talk. Plus I know there's somebody else with your attention. I wonder if he cares and if he's got the right intentions.
Oh, that is a Seal sample, huh?
I question if I should have ever met.
You sound great on this, JJ.
All these demons that I deal with on the daily. Back when we had a connection that was deeper than the seafloor. You blew it like a C4. You never put the effort in, and honestly, I need more. Look, I think it's safe to say it's over at this point in time. We're better off if we decide to go and say goodbye.
Look, I don't wanna go back now. No, I don't wanna feel the pain again. I can't describe my head right now. I don't wanna make the same mistakes again. Look, I don't wanna go.
Okay, bro, great tone. The melody doesn't grab me like that. Like, this is a great tone without a great melody. There's no phrase that pays. There's no memorable melody at this point. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how your verse came out.
Go back now. I can't make the same mistakes again. I don't wanna go back. I'm grown now. No need.
Like da da. Like, think about the melody if you were playing it on piano. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Like, you got to spice up that melody a bit. You know what I'm saying? And the way I would encourage you guys to write your melodies is mumble them before you have words. Mumble the melodies, ideas, do a take of just mumbles, and then come back and listen to it on the back end and see how that feels to you, and then add words. There's videos of Trey, what is his name? Not Trey Songz. Yeah, Trey Songz? Is it Trey Songz? It's the guy from Canada. Goodness, I can't believe I can't remember his name. Anyway, there's let me see. Let me Google it. Now I'm bugging. Trey Songz. It's not Trey Songz. Trey Songz is the R&B singer. Who's the guy that had the beef with Drake back in the day? He has some really good. Why am I drawing a blank? Rappers from Toronto. And of course he doesn't come up right away. It's like all the underground rappers come up. Where is the daggone? What is his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. He has some really good tutorials. They're not even tutorials. It's just him in the studio. Tory Lanez. Look up Tory Lanez in the studio. And Kenny, try to write your melodies really well and focus on the melodies, and then put in the words. All right? All right, Keon, what's up? 19-year-old Christian artist located in Arkansas. I hope you like it. I hope I like it too, my G. This song's released in October, so it's not the newest, but still want to know what you think. All right, I don't like the artwork, I'll be honest with you.
city ass on the beat.
Hey, I'm steady dripping like some dip sauce. Broke my ankle yesterday, watch how I crip walk. Every time they hit my phone, they sounded pissed off. Cause I broke them off and now I'm moving like a big boss.
It sounds like you're reading. Initial impression is you don't sound very confident. It sounds like you're reading.
Asked guy yesterday, how you gonna make this happen?
We don't read. We do not read our raps. We do rough takes and drafts, and then we punch them 2-4 bars at a time so we can have uber confidence. The cadences also sound a bit dated.
Cause the day where I give up and I'm just over rapping. I hear them lying on the beat, I think they over capping. Then they say under I'm soft just like a double mattress. These days you ain't even got a bang with a set. Cops see your skin color, you are automatic threat. I got homies with degrees and I got partners with a 9. And I know some that's raised in church and I know some that's doing crime, no lie. Told the shorty keep her panties on cause she didn't want the D and trying to play me like her favorite song. Been fighting demons for a while.
That beat is interesting.
They ain't leaving the house. I think it's time I line them up and add this joint out. They gon' have to pay the price like it's 2 bills. Squatted up, 6-man with me like I'm Lou Will. Tell me how would you feel if you ain't had a choice? You ain't got too many options, so you gotta use your voice. I pray to God I do it right.
Yeah, you just don't sound very confident, bro. Like the way you're rapping on it, I could hear the Arkansas and the Southern influence. But if you listen to like 3 6 Mafia, if you listen to UGK, guys that rapped in these same cadences, if you're trying to do like a retro feel, they all sounded saucy and wavy, and they were all very high on drugs when they did it, unfortunately. This just doesn't sound very saucy. You sound very unsure of yourself in your tonal execution of these raps. And the raps aren't bad. They're just also not great, and the cadences are very predictable.
Cause ain't a second chance of life. I pray to God I signed a deal. Whole man sitting nice. They say the good die young, but I ain't done. They asked me who I look to. I said God the one that did.
Yeah, I would focus on your confidence and your delivery, bro. Confidence, delivery, that's going to be everything in a record like this. You know what I'm saying? Everything. You could have, if you would have delivered that better, it would have been a substantially better record. Someone that uses similar cadences but delivers them substantially better is K9. I don't know if he submitted anything tonight, but look up K9 Khalil. Super dope. Really good flows and cadences, but also sometimes you'll keep it in those simpler pockets, and they sound great. You know what I'm saying? They sound really good. All right, let's check it out. This is who we got? We got Percy. I go by Peasy. This is my newest release. Also verse of the year on this. Yeah, we're not listening to 2-year records, bro. Newest release. Let's check out your newest release. Peasy 616. Let's see. 6 Promising. All right, you got to get to the point, man. This is a lot of like setup. Okay, I shouldn't have to wait 43 seconds for the song to start.
Inside the play, ain't gonna be no game. Sorry, but dog, and keep these paws off your face.
Instantly sounds very lo-fi in a this wasn't mixed well or done well. And I was expecting really high quality based on how good the visual looked.
Don't call it love, don't catch me in case.
Maybe this drops and it just got the illest drums when the kick comes in and the vocals all of a sudden open up. That would be kind of fly.
Inside the play.
If it stays like this, I'm very disappointed.
Ain't gonna be no game. Sorry, but dog, and keep these paws off your face. Don't call it love, don't catch me in case.
Don't push me, you'll push me off. Feel I've been pissed on so many times, don't piss me off. Feel like God moved this pencil and wrote me.
Crazy voice. Your voice is fire, bro.
The feeling of hope is lost, I'm ready to roll me off. Man, so close to jumping off of this ledge. I'm popping off at the mouth with something I shouldn't have said. Truthfully, I'm feeling I'm really better off dead. You tell me you love me, honestly, I feel misled. Putting on the smoke.
Not a fan of the production, bro. You need something bigger and heavier. You know what I'm saying? Cause your tone is really good, but then you got this like super flat drum break that just sounds mad unfinished.
But still feeling so weak. A brother that feels this.
Is that Stephen Malcolm?
Deserted, but y'all figure I'm sweet. These silent tears that flown at night, I lay in the creek. There's nothing that's hollow. Has this heart that weeps. Having a hard time, loving myself, preserving myself, acknowledging I'm out of hand. I can't handle myself. This
is a dope visual, bro. I wish I could have had like, you could have just had a dope bass line and some fire kicks on top of this drum break. That would have instantly taken this to a bigger level, and it would have been more modern.
Nothing in these pockets. I can't bank on myself. I feel nothing for self. I'm numb. Truthfully, I love me like y'all love me. Every once in a while, don't act so wild. I crack his smile, but this side the play. No game. Sorry, but
the hook completely needs to go and needs to be reworked.
I can keep these paws off your face. Don't call it love. Don't catch me in case.
Where was the concept going? Did I miss the concept? Stephen Malcolm was running this something. Oh, okay, here it is. Oh, okay.
Y'all judge me. Stewardship, I never had nothing. Tell me, how can circumstance? All I needed was the head to talk me up as
That's dope. I like that. Good concept. Better beat, better hook. Great visual. Good rapper voice. Really cool rapper voice. All right, we got a few more we're going to get through, guys. And then I'm going to be out of here. I think I got like 2 more. 1, 2. Let's go. Percy. I go by P Easy. This is my newest. Oh, my bad. We already did that one. Okay. All right, Solo Rick. I'm excited to check you out, bro. Long time. Feel like I always see you in the chats. Appreciate your support. Let's check you out.
Green tango, green tango, green tango, green tango, green tango, count them stacks up. Put the money in the bag.
Yo, what is going on? This is wild, yo. All the green and the aliens and the big green Hummer.
Count them stacks up. Put the money in the bag. Green. I'm wearing a green coat. On the back it says GOAT. I'm blowing out green.
I wish this was mixed a little better and sounded like glued together. Compression, vocal compression, drums knocking, kick, snare, punching. It has potential, but like as is, it doesn't sound finished.
Green smoke, and I'm driving a speedboat. Yo, first I was sitting on a mountain of trash. Now I'm laying on a mountain of cash. Got a bag of fresh smoked grass and a chick with a bad ass. Talking money.
How'd your kids? How'd your wife?
Dummy, I'm talking low fruit. I'm spinning bank skank. I'm making bread. Green. Count them stacks up. Put the money in the bag. Count them stacks up.
Yeah, riff rap vibes. Yup, got some riff rap vibes.
Money in the bag. Just bought a big old yacht and I named it Peacock. I bought a robot and taught him to shoot cops. Just kidding. What? They call me.
That flow is dope, but you're kind of overusing it.
Mr. Luck, when I don't give a nut, I show him all my butt like Donald Trump. LA to Brooklyn, got your knees looking, something's hot as cooking. Haters, I rebuke them. It's the rap, yo, switch it up, a new hit, drop it, loop.
Yo, I kind of mess with this.
This beat stupid, watch how I do this, make a rap music, take a time to do shit.
It kind of got the old school.
Snooze it, you lose it. Green tango, green tango, green.
I think this needs a better mix and a better visual. That would be my tip, bro. Solo Rick. I like it though. Like this is interesting. I mean, I'm not co-signing the content, the green smoke, but I think it has something going.
Green tango. Put the money in the bag.
Like this is definitely interesting. I think you could have made this visual better. If I'm honest with you, though, if I'm completely honest with you, I think you could have made this visual way more polished and just executed better. All right, last one. We got Cosmic. I think he's brand new. Oh, no. Jorge Lugo added something. JJL added something else. Okay. Cosmic from Woodland Hills, California. Been building my SoundCloud following for the last 2 years this year, focusing on all streaming platforms. All right, let's check you out, bro.
Got a light inside of me, illuminating the dark. I know X marked the spot, but I can't mess with no marks. In the sea of enemies, well, I can't swim with the sharks. Time like this, I reminisce, I shine my light in the dark. Oh, shine a light on my...
You got an interesting voice. That's my first impression. I'm not sure if I like it or not, but it's definitely different and interesting.
I'm gonna let it shine, yeah. Shine that light on my, yeah. Let it shine, yeah. Shine that light on my, yeah. Let it shine, yeah. Shine that light on my, yeah. Let it shine. Seen a lot of fake friends turn into enemies.
Yeah, the vocal, that's what it is. The vocal sounds mad loud, huh?
Seen women dropping seeds like the birds and the bees. I know when I'm in the garden, a lot of snakes around me. I know it's just when I see them, I can't let the electric breathe. Sometimes I need to fade away. I know I made mistakes. I do it day after day, but I'm changing my ways. Spirit, nah, nah. Stargate spaceship, I feel out of place, nah, nah. I'm an alien in the matrix, I just race, nah, nah. Find my place here and I'm stationed in my faith, nah, nah. Oh yeah, right now. Time and place right now. You know I just wanna go and see your grace right now. Shining bright right now. Light inside of me illuminating.
Yo, turn the vocal down, turn the kick up, add auto-tune, done. That's what that needs. That's what that needs. I think you need to really learn auto-tune. I think you really need to get your mixes cleaner. Your vocal's way too loud. It sounds like you mix it yourself, and you definitely mix it like a rapper. All right, but yo, good stuff. Make sure if you are new, join the daggone Zoom call this weekend. Don't play yourself. All right, JJL working on a collab EP with the homie from our music group. It's our first single.
Look, we can go any place, anytime, any day, and you know I'll replace all the weight that he placed on your mind, on your soul. I can take away the pain you show. We don't gotta rush, I'll take it slow. Anything so we can make this grow into what we could be. All we need is honesty, ain't a sweat, you and me, cause we know it's meant to be. You and I gotta love, I ain't talking Jodeci. When you're here, go to me, know you make it hard to breathe.
It's you that's been all on my mind. All I ask from you is some of your time. I know that loving you could be your crime. You send chills and shivers down my spine. I want you all to myself. I know it's bad for my health, but you've got me under your spell. And I love it, and I love it. I want you all to myself. I know it's bad for my health, but you've got me under your spell. And I love it, and I love it.
I need you more than ever. I can stand the weather. Name another better. You can steal my sweaters. We could be forever. You like buried treasure. Take me in the stellar. We could go wherever. Baby, let's endeavor. You and I together. Teach me all your lessons. I don't need professors. Take this gentle gesture. I would go to measure. I don't feel the pressure. Give me guilty pleasure.
Every day that pass, I'm looking through the glass, and I just think about you. Wondered if we last, knew about your past. I could turn your sky blue.
Can I get a chance? Make a change of plans. Wanna see the sunshine on you.
Can I get a chance? Make a change of plans. When I see the sunshine on you. Baby, it's you that's been all on my mind. All I ask from you is some of your time. I know that loving you could be your crime. You send chills and shivers down my spine. I want you all to myself. I know it's bad for my health, but you've got me under your spell. And I love it, and I love it. I want you all to myself.
Yo, what a freaking amazing way to end the live stream. Hello, somebody. That joint was ice cold. I messed with it. You guys killed it tonight, man. Shout out to everybody that submitted something. Zoom call. Be in the Zoom call. Don't play yourself. Get your value. Get the value out of this community by being in a Zoom call. JJ, y'all killed that joint. The beginning of Rosie's verse came off a little rough in the confidence department, but then he just bodied the rest of the record. Maybe the first 4 bars sounded a little iffy, but he kind of warmed up and sounded great as the verse went on. So great job, man. You guys killed it. Very proud of everybody in this community. Most talented online community in the world, in the universe. King's Dream Patreon community, man. Hey, if you could get to California, Saturday, February 29th, we're doing a Leap Day event at Culture Barber Lounge in Oceanside, California with the homie Tage.